Hi everyone, my name is Rosalie and I'm from Holland, and I think this is my first introduction video, because I am planning on starting an ICSI next month, ICSI number 3, and it would be nice to share my journey and things, hopefully with a good outcome. I'm sorry for the voice, I have a little bit of a cold, so sorry. I will introduce myself. My name is Rosalie. I'm 30 years old. Just turned 30 last April. I'm married. My husband is also 30. And we are now trying to conceive for about a year, I think. And we jumped basically right into ICSI. We skipped all the other things because my husband has cystic fibrosis. And it's a chronic disease. It's pretty serious. My husband is doing pretty good for the circumstances, but all men with CF, they are missing. I don't know the English word actually, but something with the production of the sperm. So it is produced, but it's just not coming out. So they did a procedure. It's called a PESA. I think it's a Dutch word, where they withdraw the sperm. It's a pretty mild, my husband disagrees, mild procedure. No, they just freeze the straws, and we have 6 straws with sperm. But because of the way they have to collect sperm, the quality is not so good, because it's just not a normal way to do it. But I mean, we're happy with that it's even possible, because if it was for 10 years ago, it wouldn't not even be possible. So I did my first round of ICSI last October, and it was a pretty good. It was pretty good. I felt good. Not really a lot of side effects. I had, I think, about 16 eggs with the collection, and 12 fertilized, and there were 8 pretty good embryos. And in Holland they use A, B, C for the quality, and A is really good, B is good, and C is like, not so good. And it was a B, or at least they put back a B. And in Holland you also have the rule, they just changed it actually because of the cost, because you get 3 rounds of ICSIs funded, but therefore there are also a lot of strings attached, I guess. So we were only allowed to put 1 back in, because you can do 2 when you are 39, or I think 38 or older, and when it's your 3rd ICSI. So with this round of ICSI, the 3rd, we are definitely going to put in back 2 or 5 or 10. No, 2. So they only put 1 back in, and after 11 days I got my period. And yeah, it was pretty. I think the waiting weeks for me were, and I hear that from a lot of people, are just so frustrating and so insecure, and you don't know, and you have to take, progesterone stuff. So you feel all kinds of things, and you don't know what it means, and it's just, it's just not human. I think it's just, it's such a intensive procedure, the whole ICSI. I mean, it's great that there are opportunities, but it's just terrible. And then I did for my 2nd round of ICSIs in March, and I was kind of I thought it's difficult to say, I'm gonna start again, I'm gonna feel better now, because you just feel tired. But I was just a little bit anxious and just want to get on with it. So I did the 2nd ICSI in March, and that round was a lot worse. I felt worse, I was tired. With the egg collection, they got 12 eggs, I think, and only 6 fertilized, and only 2 developed into embryos, and they were not good. I think they put back a 2-cell embryo, which is, I don't know why they put it back. I mean, it is a chance, but didn't feel like one. But let's just put it that way. And also after 11 days I got my period again, so yeah, that was pretty devastating. And then I kept feeling tired, and it was April and May and June, July, and I was not feeling any better. And I mean, the hormones are out of your system by then, so I should have felt better. And then I went to the doctors, draw my blood, and then they also tested for MADO, which I thought at the time was weird because I'm not 18, and I'm married, and it's kissing disease, but it's pretty common, I guess. And then it turned out I had mono, so that explains, in combination with the ICSI, why I felt really tired. And they don't know actually when you had the mono. They don't know, they can see when you had it, but they can see the things in your blood that you had it, that your body has fight against it, I guess. So I'm thinking maybe I had mono with my second round of ICSI. I don't know. I also called the doctor who's treating me, like, should I, did it have any effect? And she said, well, yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm not happy to hear it. I mean, I'm better now. It's out of my system, but it's still. I think maybe it had an effect on the eggs, on the collection. And the thing is, because my husband's sperm is just not really good, my eggs have to be like super quality to make up for it. And when it's just not good, it results in, 2 cell embryos and not really good chance. So that was pretty frustrating. Now I'm starting to feel a little bit better, and the sun is shining, so that's also helping. And I'm thinking maybe next month, with my next period, I'm going to start again. And here the protocol is first 3 weeks on birth control, which is really weird, but they just want to, it's for their schedules, I guess, when they can put you in, and and then I'm going to start again. And I'm going to be on a lower dose of stimulating this time, because I responded really quickly the last 2 times. And went really fast. And also with the second ICSI, I also responded really fast to the trigger shot. And it's supposed to be 36 hours in advance of your egg collection. And with the collection itself, the 2 most mature eggs jumped, or popped or whatever, so they couldn't use them anymore. And the others weren't really, it was a weird stimulation, because I had a couple of really big ones and a lot of smaller ones. So they were like, are we going to go for the big ones and not use the small ones because they're just not mature? Or are we going to let the big ones, pop? And are we going to go for the little ones? And they decided to go for the big ones, which was, fine by me. I didn't know. I'm not a doctor, but then with the transfer, the lady who did the transfer said, well, next time we're going to put you on a lower dose of stimulating, because when the eggs grow so fast, there are more often lower quality. So we were like, okay, but so why did we go for the big ones and not for the small ones then? It just didn't make any sense. So I was pretty upset. So we also had a consultation with my treating physician. And I said, well, she said this to me, and then she was like, no, that's not true, it's never been proven, and I can't believe she said that. So she completely disagrees. So this day, I still don't know the quality of the eggs. I see on YouTube, I see videos, I see people who do everything, the royal jelly, the coconut water, the whatever, and I still don't know what the trick is. And I try to eat right, and not like really weird stuff, but it's just difficult. You're at that point where you are willing to do anything. And I also did acupuncture the second time. I felt really good about that, actually. It didn't help, of course, with the implantation, but yeah, I was a little bit skeptic at first. The first round I didn't do it because I was like, I'm going to be pregnant, I'm just going to be hopeful. And second round I was willing to do anything. Still am, of course. So yeah, I hope you want to follow my journey. As I said, I'm thinking about signing up again on the ICSI train next month. So it's going to be really exciting again. Can't believe it's ICSI number 3. Actually, it's so weird. I still feel like I just begun. Yeah. And also, we have, of course, support, but it's just when people are not going through the same thing, it's just not the same. They just don't, they can understand that it's, terrifying and exciting, and you have to, poke yourself with a needle every night, and you feel like, you're having hot flashes and stuff. But, it's even weird to me, and it's difficult to explain, and I mean, yeah, I think it's really nice that there are a lot of people who can support each other, and I'm following a lot of people on YouTube, especially I think American people. I don't know why, but yeah, just like it. So yeah, I will keep you posted, and I hope you want to follow my journey. And when I have news, I will see you soon. Bye.